Have you ever felt like your career is stuck in neutral or in limbo or stagnated? I have my own experience to share with, and I'm sure I'm not alone, and there are many of you like that. But when I discovered certain secret steps to rapidly advance the career, then I thought of sharing those things with you. And today I'm going to share with you certain exact strategies with you so that you can unlock your potential and get promoted quickly. That is what I want you to help you with. The research shows that 70% of the professionals feel stagnant in their careers as per Gallup, and 60% of the employees lack clear goals and direction as per Harvard Business Review, and nearly 50% of the professionals experience burnout due to lack of challenge in their environment as per Forbes. So, what is the actual problem here we are talking about? Breaking through career plateaus requires proactive strategies. Identifying and addressing these challenges is very crucial to career success. Effective solutions involve quite a combination of skill development, networking, and strategic planning. That's what we are going to discuss today. I'm going to share with you certain key strategies for career advancement, to accelerate career advancement. And these are the 5 focus key areas I would suggest you. First is setting clear goals. Second, developing transferable skills. Third, building a strong network. Fourth, demonstrate values. And fifth, seeking feedback and learning. So let's talk about setting clear goals. This involves defining specific and measurable objectives. Secondly, creating an action plan. You need to have an action plan for your goals. Third, set performance indicators, KPIs or KRAs, key result areas, whatever you want to call. Basically, you need to establish certain indicators about how you are progressing with respect to these indicators. Then regularly reviewing these progresses. Whatever you are doing, you need to progress on every task. So effective goal setting helps professionals, I honestly believe, and I have told many times in many videos in this channel. So it will help you to focus on efforts. It will help you to prioritize on tasks. It will help you to enhance your accountability, and it helps you to boost your motivation. There are quite a few frameworks of our goal setting that we have discussed, like SMART and DISCs, like that. Have a look at that. Next skill is you need to develop transferable skills, because the moment you learn something and you start doing, you become a master in that, and if others don't have an experience on that, you will get stuck. And for your managers, they think that okay, you are doing job wonderfully and you have to stay on there, so the chances of getting promoted comes down. So what you have to do is you need to transfer whatever you have learned to your fellow team members, so that they pick up the thread and they move up the value chain, so that you can also move up the value chain. So this include better communication, teamwork, problem solving, adaptability, and you have to demonstrate a certain level of leadership. This is possible by going through certain training programs, some mentorships. You can have different mentors. For example, you need to develop certain projects by which you learn these skills. There are nearly 80% of the employees value transferable skills, because they need somebody at some point in time, and you can't be doing the same job for any number of years, right? So it is going to have a negative impact on you. So obviously, if the manager has to grow, you need to grow. Then only the manager can grow, and vice versa. As the manager grows, you have to also grow. So it all works in tandem. So you need to see that how you are able to transfer your skills to your colleagues or your next level. So that is very important. The third strategy rather is building a strong network. So professional network include maybe your peers, your boss, your subordinate, maybe across the teams, maybe it could be even outside your organization also sometimes. So what these professional networks provide you, that you have to remember, make a note of. It provides you a valuable support. It provides you guidance. It provides you many opportunities for you to grow, for you to help others grow. So effective networking involves basically attending industry events or seminars or any programs, joining any professional organizations. Depending upon your domain of expertise, there are plenty of organizations. I have told many people who is in my network to join such kind of organizations, whether you go and attend physically or through certain online tools like LinkedIn or whatever it is. You need to be joining those professional organizations. Connecting with mentors and peers is paramount in building a strong network, and you need to be engaging yourself with online communities, maybe to support them or ask for clarification, or maybe assess certain people or certain things, like or doing a peer review in certain researches. So like that, you need to engage yourself with online communities. That is paramount. So the next strategy here is demonstrate value. First of all, you need to know what is your value, correct? So you need to identify your strengths, your values, and you need to demonstrate that at any given moment, so that the people who are responsible for promoting you know that you always display these skills. So showcasing achievements is one of the paramount demonstration you need to do. But at the same time, you need to be very clear that you can't be, see, for example, I'm just saying jokingly that coming to office itself cannot be an achievement, right? So I know people who come to office, look out, for all the social media or internet things they surf, and go for coffee, come back, and only there are people who work for about 1 to 2 hours. But that the manager also knows. Remember that it is not that you know or your peers know. The manager also knows that. So obviously, when you want to project yourself for promotion, etc., these things will boomerang on you and you won't be getting rewarded. But at the same time, you may not be sacked, but that is okay. But from this point of view on career progression, showcasing achievement involves the actionable items, either the value addition for the product or the service or for your customer or for your company or for the team or something like that. Some values you need to demonstrate. So by showcasing these achievements and taking ownership is very, very important. You need to demonstrate that yes, I have done a lot of good things. At the same time, I have done quite a few mistakes and I own this. So taking ownership is very, very important. And you can't give excuses or lame excuses to say why it cannot be done or why it needs to be postponed. So you need to show the kind of urgency as if that you own. So all these things are possible, and only thing is you need to build a personal brand. That personal brand will go around in circles to your managers, because in some companies the promotions happen not just by your reporting manager. There are other department heads. They also need to agree that you are good enough to be promoted. So how the other department or other functions head come to know about this? Because you are going to interact with your peers in that department, in that function, so at a horizontal level. So that means you need to be developing a brand for yourself, so that when you say something, okay, hey, this guy says that this is good to go, and okay, we'll go with that decision. So people have to come behind you. Okay, that is possible only through a personal brand. Obviously, the way you communicate, the way you structure your thoughts and share your views with others go a long way in building that. The next strategy is seeking feedback and learning. Not just by building a powerful leadership or by building a brand or taking ownership. Yeah, those things are very important. At the same time, you need to learn continuously so that you improve, your team improves, and your company improves. Maybe your product or service also improves. Thereby, others outside of the organization may also get benefited. So refine your skills. You should address your weakness, and also you have to address to enhance your strength. You need to be adaptable. So enhance your adaptability for others to interact with you, deal with you, discuss with you, engage with you, etc. And the next thing is you need to have a growth mindset. You can't have a negative mindset or a retarding mindset. Okay, that way you need to be open enough and encourage a growth mindset not only to you, to with your team members as well. This is possible only if you overcome your self-doubt, because as a leader or as an individual who want to get promoted quickly, you need to be very clear that you are confident about yourself. You don't have self-doubt. Otherwise, what happens is that, like we discussed in the imposter syndrome, you will frame negative thoughts. You won't seek advice or guidance from others. So instead of that, you eliminate negative thoughts, build positive thoughts, remove all your self-doubts, and start celebrating your achievements, however small they are. The next strategy here is you need to build resilience. Okay, resilience is very, very critical for navigating career setbacks, because in your career, see, why you are watching this video, because you got stuck, right? You got stagnated, you are neutral, you are not able to progress. So that means there is a setback in terms of your time, in terms of your career. So there is a setback, right? So when you are in that space, you need to cope up. You need to have that kind of a mindset, mental attitude towards managing this kind of a stressful situation. So you need to have you need to develop coping mechanisms, how to maintain this kind of a stress. You need to maintain your growth mindsets. You need to seek support, because not everything can be done by yourself. You need to seek support, and of course you need to take care of yourself. So self-care is very, very important. That brings us to the next strategy, which is effective communication. So in order to build an accelerated growth mechanism for you to get promoted, you must be in a position to communicate unambiguously, which means that you must be able to articulate your ideas very clearly, and that is possible without interrupting what others are saying, which means that you need to lend your ears to active listening, what others are saying, talking about, and adapt certain communication styles. There are many communication styles, and try to practice those styles and adapt to those styles and start doing that. And the next one is you need to network strategically within your organization. So you need to know who are all the key connections, who are all the key decision players, and try to make use of your lean time, like maybe coffee breaks or some breaks. Try to be associated with certain key people, key connections, and see whether you can learn from that person, and also try to impress upon that person, so that your network is intact and is valuable. And there is also a motive behind this. When such a person goes there and sits and tries to value you in terms of whether you are good enough to be promoted or not, then that will strike your mind, right? Okay, you ask these questions, so you must be clever, you must be knowing about the subject, so that will help you. Okay, so these kind of meaningful conversations, formally or informally, will help you to build strategic networking. So what happens here is that when you want to move from this level to some other level, we have discussed so far so many things, but one thing which is still missing, which I'm going to tell you now, is you need some kind of godfather in your organization. Otherwise, what will happen is that some arrows will come from an unknown direction, from unknown person, and will shoot you down. So you will get stuck for one more year in the same position, doing the same job. So the problem is not just you not getting promoted, people below you are also getting stuck. So it becomes a cyclic affair. So what you need to do is you need to develop certain kind of mentorship. So you need to talk to some mentors, somebody who can help you with setting these clear goals, or providing you the feedback, or cultivating these meaningful relationships, so that he guides you properly throughout your organization, or maybe outside of your organization. So attend such kind of mentorship programs. So the moment you start doing that, obviously the mentor would help you to go to industry events. The mentor, by the way, can be your boss as well. Okay, don't think that your boss cannot be a mentor. Okay, your boss can also be a mentor. Okay, so he can help you with taking you to industry events, so wherein you will start learning the current trends in the respective domain or industry you are in, not only in terms of verticals but also in terms of horizontals. So attend conferences, learn continuously, and preferably you start writing publications wherever it is allowed within your organization. Start writing that and engage with the industry leaders. There are a lot of people I know and who can help you with giving you that kind of support. Definitely you need to do quite a lot of stuff. It's like a dance you need to do on a stage. So obviously it will create a lot of pressure and you need to manage your work life. So ensure that you don't get into the stressful scenarios so that it doesn't harm you physically and professionally and in terms of career growth. So you need to do that, and you have to be also very clear about how you are going to transition your career, because what happens is that today you are doing this, you are a junior position, tomorrow I'll make you a lead, then I'll make you a manager, then senior manager. But whether you want to move in the same ladder or you want to jump or go sideways and come up on that ladder, so which ladder you are going to take, that depends on what you want to do, what you want to do in your life, what you want to do in your career. So with that mind, seek some kind of guidance from your network, from your mentors, and develop that skills and transition your career accordingly. Because if you are in manufacturing, for example, if you are joining as an engineer, it is not that you will become VP or something from a business side. So you will become a senior engineer, then so on and so forth to chief engineer or vice president engineering, something like that. But if you are in management, the pathways are different. But you need to be very clear how you are going to transition yourself from one. See, horizontally all these layers are same. So if you really know about organization chart, okay, there are very many layers in an organization, and you need to know how to navigate this maze. Okay, so you need to understand whether you are going to go from vertically or you want to go horizontally or zigzag, in which way you want to grow, that you need to be very clear. Some organizations allow, some organizations don't allow. So it again depends on the organization's culture or the way the organizations work vis-a-vis how you want to do for yourself. So all these things result in rapid career advancement. And to wrap up, these require proactive strategies, resilience, dedication, etc. So by applying these key principles, you can unlock your full potential, achieve your career success, and reach your goals. Remember, growth is a continuous journey and not a destination. So the key takeaway here is that you need to set clear goals and develop a strategic plan for career advancement. Develop transferable skills such as communication, teamwork, and problem solving. And thirdly, build a strong professional network and leverage connections. Besides that, we also discussed about demonstrating values, seeking feedback, prioritizing on resilience, self-care, and be informed of industry trends. With these strategies, I'm sure you can make a 30-day action plan, maybe 6 months action plan, and 12 months action plan. These action plans can help you to advance your career, because one jump in your career in a short span of time can help you to achieve your goal by many years. You can cut short many years of that effort by having just 1 year career advancement early in your career. Okay, or the same way it is applicable, if you are going to lose 1 year than the normal, then the probability of you getting that success in that period of time will be very less, because this 1 year delay will translate to 5 years down the line or 8 years. So have your rapid career advancement plan in such a way that you understand it requires dedication, it requires resilience, it requires strategic planning. So applying these key principles outlined so far will help you to unlock your full potential and achieve career success and reach your goals. Thank you for joining me in today's discussion. This is Gokul. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you achieve your career success quickly, sooner, and my best wishes for you. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more career development tips. See you in the next video. Cheers.